One misunderstood word could cost you your career. One lingering glance could make you the office creep. Most men are so terrified of the HR office that they've stopped being human. But walking on eggshells isn't professionalism, it's a lack of leadership. I'm Oliver. I'm breaking the friend or flirt enigma. Why your internal intent is the only shield you need to navigate professional relationships with women. Let's talk about one of the most high stakes and confusing areas for a man in the modern workplace: interacting with female colleagues. You want to be a good guy. You want to be friendly, supportive, and build a great working relationship. But you're walking on eggshells. You make a simple compliment on her presentation, and then you spend the next hour overthinking it. Was that too much? Did she misinterpret it? You want to ask her to grab a coffee to discuss a project, but you hesitate, worried it might be seen as you asking her out. The lines have become blurry, and the fear of saying or doing the wrong thing is real. This fear can cause men to do one of two things. Either they become cold and distant, avoiding all non-essential interaction with female colleagues, or they overcompensate by being so friendly that their behavior is misinterpreted as flirting, leading to awkwardness and confusion. But what if there was a simple internal principle that could guide all your interactions, allowing you to be warm, friendly, and supportive without ever being creepy or ambiguous? We are going to explore the art of navigating professional relationships with women. We're not going to give you a list of forbidden words. We are going to talk about the one thing that matters more than anything else: your intentional frame. How to develop a clear professional intent that will allow you to build powerful, respectful, and productive alliances with your female colleagues. The biggest moment is this: a woman is highly attuned to a man's underlying intent. It's a social and biological survival skill. She is constantly, subconsciously asking, what does this person really want from me? The words you say are only a small fraction of your communication. Your body language, your tone of voice, and the energy you project are broadcasting your true intention, whether you realize it or not. If your intent is ambiguous, if a part of you is genuinely trying to be professional, but another part is subtly seeking her approval, her attention, or a date, she will feel that ambiguity. And that ambiguity is what creates the awkwardness and mistrust. If your intent is to get something from her, she will feel it. The solution, therefore, is not to change your words. It is to clean up your intent. A man with a strong, clear, and respectful professional frame can say and do things that a man with an ambiguous frame cannot, because his intent is clear. Cleaning your intent means viewing a female colleague as a high-value ally, not a potential romantic interest or a threat to be avoided. When you walk into a room with the sole mission of mutual success, your energy shifts. You look her in the eye with zero hidden agendas. You can praise her brilliance or challenge her ideas with the same intensity you'd use with a male peer. This clarity is what women find deeply respectful. It allows her to drop her guard, stop scanning for threats, and actually work with you. You become the safe harbor in a sea of ambiguous men. So, how do we build this clear, intentional frame? It comes down to three core principles. Principle number one: your mission comes first. This connects back to everything we've said about purpose and frame. In a professional context, your primary mission is the work. Your goal in interacting with a female colleague is to collaborate to achieve a professional outcome. It is not to make a friend, to get a date, or to receive emotional validation. When your focus is genuinely on the shared mission, your behavior naturally aligns. You ask her to coffee because you genuinely need her expertise on the project. You compliment her presentation because it was genuinely insightful and helped the team. The action plan. Before you interact with a female colleague, take 1 second and ask yourself a simple question. What is my professional goal for this conversation? This simple act grounds you in your professional frame and purifies your intent. Principle number two: see her as a colleague, not a category. One of the biggest mistakes men make is to subconsciously categorize a female colleague as a woman first and a professional second. This immediately puts the interaction on a male-female footing, which is where the ambiguity starts. She is not the girl from marketing. She is the senior marketing manager. She is not a potential date, a sister, or someone you need to protect. She is a professional peer. The action plan. Make a conscious effort to focus on her professional identity. Use her title, not in a stiff formal way, but remind yourself that she is the project lead, the data analyst, the head of sales. Compliment her work, not her appearance. Weak, ambiguous. You look nice today. This is about her appearance. Strong, professional. That was a brilliant way you handled that client's objection. This is about her skill. Discuss ideas, not personal lives. Unless she initiates it, keep the conversation focused on the work. Principle number 3. Be an ally, not a hero. Many men with good intentions adopt a paternalistic white knight attitude. They try to save or protect their female colleagues. This, while seeming kind, is often condescending. It implies she is weak and needs your help to survive. A woman who is a true professional doesn't want a hero. She wants an ally. What's the difference? A hero tries to solve her problems for her. An ally makes sure she has the space and the credit to solve them herself. The action plan. Amplify her voice. If a female colleague makes a great point in a meeting and gets ignored, your job as an ally is to bring the attention back to her. A few minutes later, you can say, I want to go back to what Sarah said earlier. I think her point about our Q4 strategy was critical, and I'd like to hear more about it. You are not saving her. You are using your male privilege to pass her the microphone. Give credit publicly. If you're presenting an idea that was developed with a female colleague, give her explicit credit. As Maria and I were discussing, we came to the conclusion that shut down disrespect. If you hear another male colleague make a sexist or disrespectful comment, do not stay silent. A simple, calm, hey, that's not appropriate, is all it takes. Your silence in that moment is a betrayal of your role as an ally. Navigating work relationships with women in the modern world is not about memorizing a list of HR rules. It is about developing a deep and genuine respect for them as professional equals. It's about cleaning up your intent so that your only goal is to collaborate effectively. It's about seeing their competence, not just their gender. And it's about having the strength and integrity to be an ally, not a savior. When your intent is clear, your behavior becomes clear. And when your behavior is clear, you will be able to build the most powerful and productive professional relationships of your life, founded on the one thing that matters more than anything else: mutual respect. What is your biggest challenge when interacting with colleagues of the opposite sex? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you're ready to build more powerful professional relationships, make sure you subscribe.